Ready? Okay. Yeah, put the headphones on, Rell. Come on. You're a professional. You've been on TV and shit. Episode 24 with my man, Rell Battle.
Yes,
This is
sir.
Brady Matthews, my first. Rell, thanks for doing the show, dude. I appreciate
Hey,
it.
thank you for having me, man. We haven't done it your pod before, no?
No, you're a busy dude. I remember I hit you up in May, and you're like, I'm out of town. I'm doing a tour.
Yeah.
You like traveling, doing stand-up comedy?
Not really. To
Yeah.
be honest with you. But when your show gets canceled, you gotta go. You gotta make that money.
Superior Donuts.
Yeah. I like Rell Battle. Come on stage performing, and all right, have a good night. I like that part.
How long do you like to perform for? Man, dude, I'm good for 45. I'm eking out an hour, and I'm getting the fuck off stage.
It depends what I'm working on, man. If I really like this trip, I was really trying to work on my hour, so I was really doing like an hour every show. I want to have like an hour and a half, two before I do my hour. But usually it's like 45, and I feel like people don't want more than that, really.
Dude, nowadays, I don't feel like anyone wants people. I swear to God, people want like 30, and then you're good.
People forget Cat Williams' first special, Pimp Chronicles, 45 minutes.
No shit.
He did like a little sketch thing in the first 15. People consider it a classic. HBO.
Would you say he was someone that you looked up to in comedy?
I mean, I was already doing it before he came out like 06, 07.
Really?
He was later. He was like 06. What's the Dan Cook era? 05,
Oh,
06?
right. See, I used to listen to Cat Williams, dude. I'm like, that motherfucker's so smart.
Yeah, he came.
But drugs will fuck you up.
Well, but it also makes you great. Pryor, Carlin.
I guess. Yeah, it also fucks your face up. Pryor.
That's true.
Carlin. So where were you just doing stand-up at?
I was in Edmonton, Canada last week.
How do you like Canada?
I love Canada. It's probably my favorite. Yeah, Canada's pretty cool.
That's not your first time there, right?
No, I've been to Vancouver a lot. I go to Vancouver a lot.
Yeah.
They pay me a lot of money up in Vancouver.
And do you still like? Because me, like when I go on the road, like I don't have a whole lot to promote. All I have is like my podcast and a couple of things I've done before. But is it a little bit easier now that you have you've been on TV, you have TV credits like Conan and shit like that?
Yeah, I think it all depends, man. I know the show even started. We got no theme music for the show to start. It just
You can't hear it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you'll see when post the single sound
post.
down. Paul makes me sound good.
In the South, people watch donuts. Superior Donuts, like in the South, deep South, like
Really?
St. Louis and Georgia and Tennessee. But outside of that, people kind of like see Conan stuff.
Yeah.
So some certain stuff people, my brother gets recognized more than me.
What?
'Cause he's in Georgia.
What does your brother do?
He's a twin. He's my twin.
I know. I got a twin sister, right?
You do? You do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't it weird though? Like I have a twin sister, and everyone goes, "Do you guys look alike?"
Yeah.
I'm like, she's a fucking sheep,
Well,
dude.
people say that, like,
But then they say, "Are you identical?" And I go, "No, dude, she's a sheep."
This is the
It's
thing,
a
though.
girl.
This is why people ask. And
weird.
this is true. Because some look exactly alike. I know twins
Really?
who look, one just has long hair and one doesn't. So I've seen twins who look just like boy and girl.
Have you seen my sister? What she looks like?
No.
Oh, blonde hair girl, super pretty. She got all the fucking looks.
Oh, shut up, Brady,
True,
man.
she did. She got all the looks. She did. I swear to
this
God,
guy?
dude.
Most handsome guy in comedy.
My sister just got on Instagram. She's already got like 20,000 followers. All my comedian friends fucking follow her.
What'd she do?
She's a influencer on Instagram, and she does all that shit. It's like she's like, "Hey, do you want a free hat? Do you want these free shoes? And just send them to me."
Did she help promote the
podcast? Yeah, she posted all the time, but I don't know what it is. I think
Was she doing it before you were doing stand up?
No,
Oh, she saw. Well, you can get a little success. I guess I can.
dude, she fucking just took off running, and I was like, "Motherfucker, dude!" She's been doing it. I've been on Instagram for what now? 6 years, and you can't get past like
What's her name?
that certain mark. Heidi Barta. I'll show you. Yeah, you follow her.
But you're not identical, so I won't. So.
Yeah, we're identical. Yeah. So when you first did Conan, walk me through this. So this podcast is basically everything first. So
Yeah.
that was your first late night spot, right?
First late night. I did TV before, but first late night spot.
So walk me through that process. How long does it take you to prepare for something like that? How long have you been trying to get on something like that?
I wasn't really trying to get on. I didn't think late night was my thing. I felt like it was too different from who I am as a stand-up. And then I remember I had this old set that I had did like my first 2 years, like a really old set, but it was it worked. Clean.
Because you can't. It's all super clean on Conan.
Not really. Conan's the best. Conan, out of all of them, Conan, you can kind of go. You can say ass and you can say
bitch.
Can we cuss on this?
Sure.
You can say shit. You can't say fuck. But you can pretty much be.
Isn't that funny? You can say shit, but you can't say fuck.
Yeah, I think fuck's the worst.
Everyone knows. Everyone like when you get mad, you don't say shit. You say fuck.
Yeah. So no, so I wasn't really thinking about late night, and then I went with Ian back in the day, and I'd seen the thing.
Ian Edwards.
Yeah, and I kind of killed the mystique of it, and I'd seen Dion up there a couple times, and so when I did Donuts, a TV show on CBS that's no longer on TV, I had a PR guy say, "Hey, we reached out to Conan. You want to do it?" I said, you know, see what they say. And I sent them a tape.
But here's the thing too: is like before Superior Donuts, they wouldn't really look at you for Conan.
They didn't know who I was.
Exactly.
They didn't know who I was. It's all everything's who you know.
It's who you know. And
But-
it's kind of political too.
I listen. If I got a TV show, I'm gonna put on somebody that might be, you know, I get it. How many
course.
comics want to do late night?
I do.
So
100%.
So I wasn't even thinking about it, and then we sent them a tape just cause that's some old tape, and they were like, cool, and I was like, nah, never mind, I'm good. I didn't want to do it, and then I wanted to do it, cause Donuts was coming on. I said it would be good to promote whatever Donuts, and then Donuts told me no. CBS said you can't do it.
Why? Because they were
'Cause I
scared that
was-
you were gonna do something stupid.
No, I had like we all get like every show you get your episode about you.
Oh, cool.
And it was my episode about my character, and they felt like I couldn't go away. I had to fly to New York, do it, and come back the next day. Which I'm like, so what?
That'd be fun.
To them, they wanted me to be locked in and focused on.
Well,
them.
I can get that. I mean, your number one focus is
yeah,
your show.
At the time, I was pretty pissed. I was like, because it was going to be like Conan was going to be at the in Harlem at the Apollo. It was like when those Conan goes away
that
joints.
would've been fucking
He's going to be at
great.
the Apollo, packed crowd, couple thousand. Me doing my 5 minutes. I was like, because I was like, I don't want to do Conan because everybody does it, blah blah blah. And then that was like, that's a good look.
Of course.
And so I was like, fine. Donut says no. I'm pissed.
But they didn't know you were pissed, did they?
No. I
Yeah.
was just pissed at myself. What are we gonna do?
Yeah.
And then I was like, all right, I'm good. And then my buddy Robbie Slovic, he does it
Love Robbie.
later on, and I go with him. I'm hanging out, and I see the guy who runs. I won't say his name. I see him. And
Oh,
he-
I know.
yeah, you know. But I want
Yeah,
keep
whatever.
hitting him up.
Yep.
And he goes, hey man, we still want you to come through if you want. I was like, and I saw Robbie do it. I was like, yeah, I'll come through. And maybe about 2 weeks later, I did it.
So when you wrote your 5 minutes out, you already kind of knew what you wanted to do. Was this something personal to you in terms of your 5 minutes, or I'm just curious in terms of how other comedians write, since I've known you for so long, but I've never asked you. Like, a lot of my material is sort of true, and then I added a bunch of
course.
fucking bullshit.
Of course.
For your 5 minutes for Conan, was it all true stuff, or is it some stuff that was sort of true and then kind of like bullshit?
I think it was. I'm a really external comedian. A lot of comics are very internal storytelling. I'm a lot of surface. I look at stuff and kind of analyze it. That's kind of my favorite type of comedy. So it was like half that.
Paint
but
the picture,
I
kind
like
of.
paint. Yeah, half that, half my real life by my brother. And I was always. They always say, well, it's good to talk about you. Introducing yourself to the world.
Yeah, so like when you first start out, you're like, a little bit about me. I got a twin
Yeah,
brother.
yeah.
Blah 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 blah.
So mine was a big amalgam. It was a big mix of stuff, and my brother was there. And
that must have been a proud moment for you and your brother. I mean, seeing from where you started, from me answering phones at the Comedy Store. Remember, you used to sit out on that little desk and write right there.
Yeah, it was cool to bring him there. I brought my whole crew with me, and Turn sat in the audience, put a camera on my brother in the audience, and then it was an old set. It was like I wasn't nervous or anything. It was an old set I knew worked. And I know they're just people from a lot of times in the Midwest who are just happy to be in Hollywood.
Yeah.
They're gonna laugh at you. So I had that kind of confidence, and Conan's just great. So he sets you up really well.
Were you nervous in front of a huge crowd like that? And I mean, doing a network set in 5 minutes?
No, we've done bigger. The laugh factor's
That's
bigger.
true. I know. Honestly, I don't think I'd be nervous at all.
You wouldn't. This is why I tell people you wouldn't, because you go out there. You have all day that they get you there like at 12 noon. You don't go until like 4. So you're hanging out all day.
Yeah.
So
you're going over your set.
You're going
all
over your set,
day.
and you're just hanging out. You're on the stage. I was ready to go. You know what I mean?
When I did the same thing when I went to SNL. I knew my 5 minutes fucking in
Now
and out.
that's the scary.
Dude, I was like that was the scariest thing I've ever done in my life. My knees were locked. My knees were shaking before I hit the stage.
Of course, but it's like 4. Was it 4 people in there? Or?
No, it was everyone. It was Lauren and everybody. Everybody.
It's like I thought it was like 6 people. It's like 30 people.
There was like 30 people. All
Are
the
you
writers,
serious?
everybody. Yeah.
Are you serious?
It was on the stage, and they look at you and they go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, dude. It was it was the crazy experience I've ever had.
You auditioned a couple times, right, or no?
I auditioned once.
Everybody's. I thought it was like 5 people there.
No, it was everybody was there, and you see Lauren, you see the little lights. Everyone's got the little lights, and they get the video thing over here. So you get up there and you're like, no big deal. It's just the biggest moment of your life, but it was the coolest moment.
They
of my
don't
life.
laugh, right? Or
Nope, not really. They laughed at one thing.
they're told not to laugh, though, right?
I guess, but I did one thing where at the end I pour water all over my head, and I'm like this stripper guy that works at a toll booth.
Yeah.
And they were dying laughing at that, so that made me feel good. I ended on a laugh, but during your set, you're like,
But they were told. I thought they were told not to, or whatever.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, they laughed a little bit at the end, so maybe just to make you feel better, so you don't fucking kill yourself.
Have you ever been more nervous than that in your life?
I have, yeah, way more nervous.
What's more nervous than that?
I don't know. I think because I knew that material. But I was just nervous in terms of the circumstances of the situation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I went in to go test for a pilot, I don't know, like 2 years ago, and they're like, the casting director comes out, she goes, we've already showed them all your stuff. They love your stuff. We think you're great. And that hype they give you, that you're like, fuck, if I go in this room, I'm going to fuck this up. Went into the room, ate a huge fucking dick. I was just more nervous for that than anything.
Bro.
You know what it is, though? I don't like people sitting like doing stand-up. Have you ever done rooms where like people are sitting right where you are?
Yeah.
I can't handle that. I don't like little condensed rooms. I don't like those little spaces. You know what I like?
Yeah.
Long Beach Laugh Factory, because I'm way up there.
See, I hate Long Beach Laugh Factory.
Although I'm gonna be honest with you, that room, bad analogy. Bad analogy. Because
it's like, hello.
Yeah, it feels like a fishbowl up there.
Yeah, it does.
But I like bigger rooms, like the OR in the Comedy Store. I don't mind.
Yeah.
I don't mind if you're sitting up close, as long as you're sitting down there.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So is Belly too close?
Belly's great.
Yeah.
I don't know. Belly room is weird.
I like Belly.
Yeah, but I don't like when you go into audition into rooms and you got to have this dialogue memorized. Like, I don't know. You talk me through it. Like how you went in for Superior Donuts. What was that process like? Because were you getting auditions before then? Because I know this kind of came out of nowhere, did it not?
I love the transition that you just did. I got
Thank
more
you.
SNL questions, but
Okay.
no, I've been lucky, man. I've had representation for a very long time, and I've been able to audition for like from when I first got here. I was able to. I think I got my manager my third year. So
You went to school for theater, right?
Yeah. Well, I studied theater in school.
You and your brother, right?
No, he went to business in Morehouse in Atlanta.
And you went to Georgetown?
I went to. I wish I went to. No, I'm happy I went to Maryland College Park. I'm a Terp, baby.
That's great.
I'm a Terp. I'm Francisco as well.
That's right. Did you guys know each other in
No,
college?
we didn't know each other.
You guys went at the same time, though.
I think so, but we didn't know each other. Anyway, so no, I it was pilot season. I was just going in. That was like my number 13. It's my 13th audition probably.
Wow.
And then I went in for the cop originally in the first season. I came back for the callback for the producers thing, whatever, Hollywood talk.
How did you feel when you first auditioned for it? Did you feel like I fucking nailed that, or was it a lot of pages of dialogue? How was that?
I felt good about it, which I never feel about auditions. I never feel good.
Yeah.
I felt good about it. I got the call back, got the read through. Malcolm Jamal Warner was there. It was weird. I was like, I ain't got this shit. And they called me back and
Who's
hey,
Malcolm Jamal Warner? What's he
so
on?
he was on the Cosby Show.
Oh, that's right. My bad.
Theo Huxtable.
My bad.
And then I'm like,
wait, is that Theo? Wait. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
My bad. My bad.
So I was like, all right, whatever. So they say, hey, can you come in for his best friend? Which is kind of not a diss, but it's just like
A knock on you.
it's a knock because it's like, well, we want you to be this. It was just a guest star, his best friend.
Yeah.
Just for the first pilot episode. And I go in and I didn't read the script because I didn't care. I was like, I'll just go.
Wow.
They saw me twice because it was like they brought me in 3 times for the cop.
Yeah.
And I know I was too young for the cop. I was like, well, I keep coming in for this thing, and it's like, so they bring me in. I don't really read the script. It was maybe 2 lines. I just go in there. I just start performing. I just freestyle.
Mm-hmm.
And then I get a call like the next day, like, hey, I want you to be the guest star role. I'm like, dude, cool.
Great.
And I was sitting around on the pilot like, they gonna need to have this gonna have to be a regular character because it was like it's about a black guy in Chicago and a Jewish guy, Judd Hirsch, in Chicago trying to
Make a donut shop.
And he had no friends. It was just him with Katie Seagal, white cop, and a white Jewish guy, and it was just he had no buddies in Chicago. You're from Chicago,
Yeah.
You gotta have black people in Chicago,
100%. Yeah, 100%.
And so I was like,
I don't trust you if you don't.
Yeah, it's Chicago. So
Yeah.
I was like, they're gonna have to bump me up. And then we shot the pilot. Then a week.
You kind of had a feeling, didn't you?
I kind of had a feeling they were gonna have to. So I made sure I delivered my fucking line.
Yeah.
And then we shot the pilot.
Were you nervous doing the pilot in front of all those people? Because I know it was multicam, right?
I had 2 lines, man.
Yeah. See, oh my God, dude! Like
I had 2
multicam.
lines.
Like I used to go watch Brent Moore.
Yeah.
They had all that dialogue. Fucking kill me, dude.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'd be so fucking nervous.
Yeah. I really feel like if I fuck up 2 lines, I'm shit. Like it was 2 lines.
Yeah.
And then I just killed those 2 lines as much as I could, and they called me back like, hey man, we're gonna bump you up to a regular cast member.
That's.
that was.
I mean, where were you when they did that?
I think I was in San Diego. My manager called me, so they want to bump you up. I was like, I knew it because you have to, especially this climate.
Of course.
So which is great. I was like, all right, cool,
Yeah.
exciting. And then we did 2 fantastic seasons, man.
Dude, that is, like I always love hearing my friends' success stories because we've all been in the fucking trenches for how long, you know?
Yeah. And that's like the 4th pilot season of nothing.
Yeah.
4 pilot seasons of nothing. No callback. Yeah.
What's a show that you wish you could have been on or could be on that's out before or now?
Oh man.
Like I always said, like if I could, I would have been on. I would have loved to have been on Martin or In Living Color.
Oh, back in the day, of course.
Yeah,
Those
yeah,
are
yeah.
classics. But today, man,
I don't even know what's out today. I couldn't even tell you one show that's out.
I love Lakeith Stanfield on Atlanta.
Oh, really?
I love him on Atlanta, man. If they could have figured out a way to put me in Everybody Loves Raymond, I would have loved to be on that show.
Really?
I
Like,
love
really?
that show.
No shit.
That show. That's the only reason I wanted to do sitcoms because that show was just so funny to me. I wasn't a Seinfeld guy.
No?
No.
God, I watched Seinfeld the other night. I was fucking dying laughing. The guy that double dips the chip.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
I know that episode. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm saying like how they make such little stuff.
It's funny.
Such
yeah.
a huge fucking issue.
But you think about like, oh, I'm the same way.
Totally.
Yeah.
So what made you get into stand-up comedy? Was it because you liked performing, or what was your first time performing, and how'd it go?
What made me? I don't know. I'm not one of those guys who. And this might be bad to say on the pod, but I wasn't like I'm gonna be a comic my whole life. I never had aspirations to.
You rather do acting stuff?
No, I just didn't even think any of this shit. I had a pretty good childhood. Like I wasn't abused. Like I don't think I'm that insecure. I mean, I don't have a crazy.
That's like D'Elia talks about. He goes. I've had a great life.
Yeah, yeah. It wasn't great. We were broke, but it wasn't like my uncle's touching me and
Yeah.
I never got bullied. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I didn't have those comedy things. I never thought about it. Where I'm from, D.C., you go to college if you can, you get a job. That's it. You work for the government. You know.
Yeah.
Chicago has their thing. You work for the government. That's all. I had friends.
Blue collar job.
Blue
Go
collar.
do your thing.
I had friends. I was getting nice little. My lady game was popping.
Sure.
I was pretty. You know, this is life.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then but I kept winning. Funniest superlatives, funniest student. I kept winning summer camp counselors. Hilarious.
Right.
I kept winning this goofy shit I didn't think about.
And you kept saying, maybe I got something here.
Yeah, people kept telling me. I go, nah, because comedy is not realistic. Chappelle was 10 million miles away. Martin Lawrence, that's a whole. You don't even think about that shit. And then I do theater as an elective in college because I changed majors from journalism to communications, and I had to catch up. So I had to do some quick electives. So I started doing theater because I could,
Yeah, no
read
problem.
a line.
Yeah.
And I just fell in love with that shit.
Did you really?
I fell in love.
What was your first play?
In Butterfly, Madam Butterfly.
What did you play?
I played a military guy over in Japan, and his wife was transgendered.
What?
Yeah, In Butterfly it's about a man.
Nothing like jumping into theater. That's your
Oh, yeah.
first project,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
That's like they're like saying, so you're gonna be a quadriplegic, right?
Yes.
And you're gonna have to learn Braille.
Yes.
I mean, like that's fucking.
You jumped in.
That's hard. I'm like, my first was like a Christmas carol.
Yeah, yeah.
And I had to sing like, "Bring me some figgy pudding" or
Exactly.
some bullshit.
Exactly. That's what we didn't have to sing. Yeah. So I played a military guy, and his wife was a Japanese. Was a man. He found out that he was a man. That was my introduction to theater. And
How do you find out it was a man? He's just like, did he not touch the parts downstairs?
Just the story and everything had been changed, had been cut, whatever.
It's called Madam Butterfly.
In Butterfly, Madam Butterfly. It's a very famous. Jeremy Irons played it in the movie. Once.
No shit.
Yeah.
What? Were you nervous when you first got on stage with your dialogue?
I was nervous only because I wasn't from the theater world. Like, I'm from a pretty tough area, and so everybody in this school, I went from a very black area in DC, PG, and then I went to this huge white university.
Yeah.
So I didn't like, oh shit, this is like, in my world, you guys were the minorities. You know
Right,
what I'm saying?
for sure.
So I get there, and it's all these theater geeks. It's just like girls and gay guys and stuff I hadn't really seen from where I come from.
Right.
And I'm just this one kid with a jersey on, with the
the hat
cap.
flipped up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, all right, and I'm in theater, so I kind of knew I didn't belong. They knew I didn't belong.
Sure, but
So
then you showed them that you belonged.
over time,
Yeah.
I was the shit at first.
Yeah, of course.
So over time, I loved it so much that I just watched Denzel and do whatever he did.
Totally.
And then I started to love it after a while. Yeah, it took me a couple years.
Did you ever forget your dialogue when you got on stage?
No, I'm obsessed, man.
Ever?
I'm obsessed.
Never ever. See, I
a-
figure this is how I do it. If I have to remember dialogue and I have to like get it down, I have to be loose with it. I can't.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm just in my head the whole time. I
Yeah.
remember I went into audition for a soap opera, and it was the worst audition I ever
Yeah.
had in my life. I walked out of the audition, and I put my head up against. I remember this. I put my head up against the elevator door because it was nice and cold.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I was so hot. I was so hot.
Yeah.
And then I took a sip of water out of the water fountain. It shot me in the face. I'm like, I don't know if I can do
Yeah,
this shit.
It's hard, dude. Yeah. So I punch walls. Like I get mad. I'm obsessed. I had to know my shit, and then I gotta let it go.
What's the most dialogue you ever had to memorize?
Man, I auditioned.
You ever did Shakespeare?
Yes, I did do.
Wow.
I did Shakespeare. The most is The Crucible.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I did I played John Proctor.
No way.
Yeah, for your senior project.
Wow.
And
How many? What's the most pages of dialogue you had to memorize?
man, that's just like,
It's all you.
yeah, it's crazy. Like it's and then my partner she was on a daytime soap opera already. She would go to New York
Oh fuck.
every week. And
So
then
she had that shit down.
yeah, she was in college. She would go do daytime rehearsals, whatever, come to school at night and some crazy shit. So she was like really an actor already, and they put my ass in John Proctor.
With her.
With her, and she just, and it was, and I was just so bad.
Does she still act?
I don't know.
Oh.
I was just so bad.
Why? I bet you weren't as bad as you think you are.
Man, I was
you
bad. It was to the point where I flipped out. Like, I can't yell at her. I'm sorry. Like, I didn't know. I was just doing what I saw on TV. I didn't know. I hadn't really embraced the craft of it yet.
You know what I watched the other day, and I mean to cut you off. I watched Django Unchained.
Yeah.
But where DiCaprio is cutting the skull.
Oh my gosh.
And he hits his hand.
And that really happened.
And he cut his hand.
Yeah.
And he did you see this, Paul? And he kept just going.
Yeah.
And Jamie Foxx was like, "That's the baddest fucking thing I've ever seen."
He's one of the best to ever do it.
Dude, I'm not kidding you, man. Like DiCaprio, I watched him on Wolf of Wall Street, and I was
Yeah.
like, I can't do that. There's no way I can do that.
Well, he's one of the best.
Where you get on stage, and you ever see those script to screen things
Yeah.
on Facebook, and
Yeah.
see all the dialogue,
Yeah.
and see if they get it right?
Yeah.
Bam, 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 bam. Hit them all. You know who's loose with that shit though? Is McConaughey.
He don't give a shit.
I was looking at he didn't say any of this shit that was in none of it.
Get the essence
Were you
of it.
doing this? And he's talking about taking cocaine to stay awake.
None of that was there.
None of it was there.
You can tell Leo's looks like. What are you saying?
100%.
That's
Because you
crazy.
know, as dialogue, as actors, you got to kind of think about if you're going off, you got to hit some sort of mark where you come in.
Yeah, but then DiCaprio wasn't. I mean, I'm sorry, McConaughey didn't study. He just was a guy that was there.
He's just one of those freak.
He just had those freak skills. Owen Wilson, same shit. I just know how to act. You know what I'm saying? So
That's like Santino.
is he never studied?
Never
He
studied.
did improv though, right?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
He's just naturally talented.
He's a smart motherfucker, dude. Andrew's one of the smartest guys I know.
He's naturally talented dude. He never started. Oh shit, because Santino's dope as shit.
Yeah, he is dope as shit.
Yeah.
That's like Brent Morin. Well, actually, no, Brent went to school for theater, right?
I don't know.
So what are some other talents that you have besides stand-up comedy? Is there anything else that you like to do?
That I like to do.
Like I paint. That's what I like.
Oh,
to
your
do.
side thing?
Yeah.
You know what? I hate to be that fucking Hollywood guy. I don't think I do shit.
You
else.
just love comedy that much.
I love. I mean, I'm a hooper. I play ball.
Right.
But
Do you like going to watch other comedians perform?
no,
Yeah, I don't either.
I don't care for it. If I could sit in a writer's room and just write a TV show, I'd be good.
What is your dream job? What is like your dream job? Would you rather be performing and writing on your own show? Mm-hmm. Do you have that in the works, or you work on stuff like that?
Everything I do, I pitch stuff like that. Sometimes it doesn't get picked up. I really, really like. I really like what Donald Glover's doing. I like that he can just kind of do whatever the fuck he wants. He can write, he can perform, he can go do sing. I don't sing, but Jamie Foxx, guy like that. I like Bird. Like Bird right now, he can do stand up.
Bill Burr,
Louis and shit. He can go do stand up. I can go write a TV show. Louis had it the best, I think. I think Louis had it the absolute best as far as. I'm gonna write a movie. I'm gonna write a TV show. I'm gonna give you a TV show because you're my friend.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do an hour.
Yeah.
And you don't control. I think that's just the best way to have it.
Would you? What is your like? What would be a typical day for Rell in terms of like the Hollywood life? What did you already have it? Like Superior Donuts? Was that?
No, that was a good start.
Yeah.
But
it gave you kind of a taste of what it takes, right?
It gave me a taste. Like Donuts wasn't really my dialogue, so I'm playing a character. So you're borrowing my body, my spirit to present this character.
Right.
To be able to create your own thing, like if I was able to have, like Hassan. Like I look at Hassan the Minaj as he's my friend, but I love his fucking career. Hate him or love him.
Yeah.
He can go give his opinion on the Netflix show, and then him and his guys can go do Goatface.
Yeah.
As a sketch show. And I'm gonna go on
Which is
tour.
great. Yeah.
I'm gonna do a movie once in a while. Like I think Hassan has like the dopest career out of our class right now, to me.
Oh, for sure. It's so funny doing open mics at Bruco with that guy.
Yeah.
And now he's just crushing the game.
Yeah. He do what he wants. He has a beautiful wife and baby. Like,
yeah.
Dude, I like Hassan is like that's it.
That's it for you.
You know what I'm saying? I can't even say an older guy. Like my boy is to me the best career you can have right now.
Did you have a mentor growing up? Somebody you looked up to that you liked, either comedy or
a mentor?
Yeah.
No, I didn't have any. I've always gotten advice from people. Ian's everybody's mentor. Ian Edwards.
Yeah.
He's everybody's fucking asked for. I'm curious how everybody likes Ian. How he hasn't made any enemies. Like everybody doesn't like somebody. There's nobody who doesn't like Ian.
Yeah, no, I've never had a problem with Ian ever. I think he's the sweetest guy on the planet.
But if he doesn't like somebody, you don't know it. It's like, how do you do that?
I don't know. He just doesn't. He only tells you what you need to know.
Probably.
Yeah,
Probably.
Because like me, I wear everything on my sleeve, dude. You'll know everything about me. I'll tell you everything you need to know.
Yeah. I openly diss people I don't like. People know.
I mean, but no, that's why I like you because you're real about that. Like I hate when people. My biggest pet peeve is when I ask someone a question, they go, "Don't worry about it."
Yeah.
Like I wasn't worried about it. I was just trying to ask you a question, motherfucker.
Yeah, ain't that serious. Ain't that serious.
So okay, so currently you're not dating anybody, right?
No, yeah, I don't have a girlfriend now.
Okay, so growing up, what was your first kiss? Would you say?
Shamel Brown, middle
See,
school.
I love everyone fucking remembers their first kiss.
Of course you do. Shamel Brown
remember the
and me,
girl's name.
we made out in her apartment.
Shamel Brown.
Shamel Brown, her apartment,
Hell
by her mailbox at her apartment. I used to ride my bike to her house, and we slobbed. No kiss, we slobbed. My first kiss was a slob down, and neither one of us knew what the fuck we were doing. Like,
Oh, just all over the place.
Yeah, we didn't know what we were doing. I think it was 7th or 8th grade. She is a twin too. Her older twin sister dated my twin brother.
No shit.
So it was twins on twins.
So you guys were just no shit.
Yeah, it was twins and twins.
That's your first hookup.
My first kiss, ever. Shamel Brown. We're still friends to this day.
Wow.
Yeah, she was cool.
No shit. What does she do?
I don't fucking know. Good luck. Shout out to her, but I don't know what she did.
First time you lost your virginity, how old were you?
I was 16.
Wow.
Crystal Kasai.
God damn.
I was 16.
Was this at her place?
This is at her place, and her dad came home, and I hid in her closet for about 20 minutes.
That shit. I thought that shit only happens in
Nah,
movies.
That shit's real, fam.
Wow. Paul, that happened to you too? Fuck out of here.
For real?
Yeah, hid in a closet. but it was before. Waited for the brother to leave. Like, hey, we're leaving.
Right.
Bye.
And then
we
you came
both
in.
hid in the closet.
Yeah.
For like 30 minutes, and then we came back out.
And what was his name?
What was the brother's name?
Your boyfriend. No.
Oh, that's
I didn't know. I'm joking. No, I hid in the closet. Her father came. He heard stuff, and then I snuck out and went down. She had a ladder in the back of her house, and I snuck down and left out. Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Did you ever almost get caught with a girl?
I got caught with a girl. I dated my first love. My first love. I was hooking up with her in her house, and her brother walked in the room as I was pulling my pants up or so. We were just sitting there pillow talking. I forgot what we were doing.
Right, she was giving you a blowjob or something.
Yeah, so crazy. But he was like, he didn't care because he cared. But he was like, come on, y'all, because he's like, we were dating.
He gets it.
I'm a cool guy. We were actually in a relationship.
Yeah,
he
liked you.
He liked me.
Yeah,
he's like, dog, my parents coming home. Come on, man.
That's gotta be tough though. You walk in and see your sister hooking up with somebody. You're like, yo, I like you.
Yeah, it's gotta be tough. But it was like he knows I was.
Don't bring your homework home.
But I'm a good boyfriend. I wasn't just some guy.
Respectful to her.
I've been to the house. I know the parent. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We were doing what teenagers do. So he wasn't mad. So shout out to Frank for not beating my ass.
Shout out to Frank.
Shout out to Frank for not whooping my ass.
What was your first heartbreak?
Her.
That was her?
Her.
How'd it go down? What happened?
She what happened, man? We just kind of fell apart. You know, I was in college.
It's hard to date when you're in college.
It's hard to date. She was a freshman.
I tell everyone, don't date in college. Why would you? Because it's never going to work out.
When you already together, would you want to break up? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's harder.
I was ruthless. When I was younger, I was like, listen, we'll see you.
I was a lover, man. And so I was going to my junior year. I just didn't really have a life. I was always with her. I had to go home every weekend. And so I just kind of became distant, and she knew it, and we broke up. And I think the night we broke up, my buddy hit me like, yo, Gemini's here with such, I said her name. She's here with such and such dude. It's a guy I'd already suspected anyway.
Oh, don't you fucking hate that
So it was
shit?
like, so my crazy started flipping like, you
was
already
doing it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So then that's when I became this jealous, like all that shit you hear about, I became that dude, which had never been me.
Dude, that happened the same to me with my current girlfriend.
Oh, word.
Because she has 400, 500 guy friends.
Yeah.
And I'm not used to that.
Yeah. And they all want to hit it.
Of course.
They say they don't. They're cool.
She says they don't. And I'm like, motherfucker,
they
are you
all want to
kidding
hit.
me?
A man will wait. You ever seen Encino Man? We'll freeze ourselves like Captain America in the ice, waiting for that moment. No.
I smell a bit coming up.
That's not a bit, but
that's true though. Guys will seriously freeze themselves and wait for that opportunity.
I've chased girls all through high school just to kiss her my senior year. You know what I'm saying? It worked. So
you get that chance, you take it.
Yeah,
I know it's tough, but I do really like all her guy friends, which is really fucking hard.
That's hard.
But after a couple of drinks, you start looking around, and you're like,
but the second you
homie,
fuck up,
there's just lions in the fucking brush just waiting.
Second you fuck up. That's why I'm very big about that. I'm very big about my friends. It's so many women in this world. I don't even I don't even risk that shit.
Yeah. So what do you think you'll get a serious relationship when you are happy with what you like financially, or what is the holdup for you?
I don't have a hold up, man. I believe in living your life. I worked so hard to get to
Where you're at?
where I was at Superior Donuts and Tea, because you understand, 2017 was the dopest year of my life.
Yeah.
Career-wise. Not in my life, career-wise.
Yeah.
I had Donuts premiered, Roast Battle, a show I created.
Oh yeah, we haven't even talked about that yet.
One of the shows I created, that premiered January of 2017, I believe, and Donuts came on February 2017. So 2 month span, I'm just
Killing.
executive producer, creator money. I'm getting Donuts money.
Yep.
I'm about to go on the road. Like, I was just in a good place financially. So
And
I'm like,
isn't it funny how, I mean, Coach, I'm sorry, but doesn't it feel so good waking up in the morning? Like, just gives you that extra
it
motivation.
feels great.
To
Like,
work
I want to
harder.
go harder. But it was like, well, Superior Donuts says, I'm sorry, Roast Battle is a show over there that's like ran, Comedy Central runs it, and all the drama with that.
Yeah.
And then it was like, Donuts was like, I'm just playing a character, getting paid. So it was like, I was just getting money, but
But it wasn't
creatively, I wasn't fulfilled.
Yeah.
Because Roast Battle was an accident idea that was thought of and blew up. And Donuts, I just happened to go in, and I did good enough in audition. I was lucky to get the job. But it wasn't like Terrell had
Right.
myself had gotten anything. So I
Yeah,
was
like you're sitting down there like, well, let's see what Rell has to say about this
Yeah,
situation, or,
exactly.
or what did you come up with, Rell? You know, you can give them
Yeah,
this
and
script.
I don't want to sound like I'm ungrateful for everything I've achieved. I'm
No,
happy
no.
for it, but
I
I think every
understand.
comic wants their voice to be presented.
I totally
You
understand.
know what I'm saying? So
When you, because a lot of people, listeners don't know that Rell was one of the co-creators of Roast Battle, and a
Mm-hmm.
lot of people fucking love Roast Battle. I mean, you guys have it everywhere now, right? You have it in the UK, you have it in New York,
We
you
got
have
a
it here in
couple.
LA.
we got a couple.
You have your own fucking podcast.
We got two. Yeah.
Yeah, 2 podcasts. I mean, how did you guys first come up with the idea? How did you just get bored and say, hey,
Oh,
let's
you've
just
heard
run a
this
show?
story 30 million times. No,
Yeah,
you never
no.
talked to Mo?
Nope. Moses and I don't talk. We don't ever talk.
Oh.
Ever. I don't know where he is. I don't know what happened to him.
Just Kenny Line and Josh. What's that kid's name? I forgot his name. About to fight, and it was like, yo, we don't fight here. It's comedy. We roast each other, and so they came up. They started horrible jokes, and it was open mic on.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Because you
Stephanie
can,
Sambar used to have open mic.
yeah.
And then Moses took it over. And then I would come late and just be the last performer to go up or whatever, comic to go up. And they started roasting each other, and I would be up there yelling, talking my shit.
Yeah.
And it was called the Rell Battle. And then every week people kept coming and kept hearing about it. And open micers would talk about it. Yo, that Rell Battle, that shit's you know. And it was just this huge, packed belly room thing with just open micers.
Dude, I remember even friends of mine, like Jeff Dye would come over. We'd be hanging out. I go, where you?
Great guy. Yeah.
good guy. And I go, where you going? He goes, I'm gonna go over to a belly room, watch Roast Battle. I'm like, fuck is Roast Battle?
Yeah.
Dude?
And
And he
then
goes, dude, no. He goes, come check it out. And I came and checked it out. I was like, oh shit, this shit is ruthless.
And it became the biggest thing, I think, in the comedy store history, honestly. I'm looking funky. It's the biggest thing comedy store ever had.
I
since I've
totally
been there.
agree.
And then, all the snakes come, and then all the executives come, and then all the people
Still got
come, and everybody's claiming this, and random owners of certain clubs think they should get a piece of it, and all this other shit. And then finally, Comedy Street says, hey, we're going to do it. And Jeff comes along, and we put it together. And, I think we've had 3 seasons now.
yeah.
It just
No, I think you have more than 3, right?
We have three Comedy Central seasons.
So have you ever done the battle yourself? Have you ever?
No, I think it's weird to. I wanted to a lot, but I just think that that's like a owner of a team coming out and
Yeah, yeah.
you know what I'm saying.
It's
I
like
don't,
it's like Jeannie Buss coming out and playing for the Lakers.
yeah, Genie Bus coming out like, all right, y'all,
Yeah.
catch me in the post.
Yeah.
It just feels
It's like no.
It feels
You just-
weird.
You just stay up there.
it feels weird. You know what I'm saying? So I never did it.
You're a big hoops guy,
Yeah.
sports fan, right?
Yeah.
Who was like your first favorite sports team that you watched growing up?
I'm from DC, so everything was
Everything DC.
Wizards. Rex Chapman.
Who? Oh, really? Rex Chapman Wizards? I think
Manute Bol,
I think
mean-
Rex Chapman Charlotte Hornets.
No, he's more of he's known for the Wizards. man.
Really?
No, I'm sorry, the Bullets. back
Bullets.
then.
Yeah,
Bullets,
yeah. Bernard King.
Bernard, that's old school.
I love Bernard King.
He's more Knicks. He's more of a Knicks guy than he is a Bullets guy.
Yeah.
But we had, Wes Unseld. Well, he's before my time, but the Wes Unselds were great. The Rex Chapman, the Manute Bowles, the George Mirsons. We got to go. Now we got John Wall, the Wizards, but so I was in DC.
Looks like the Wizards are dismantling a little bit, huh?
Yeah, it's all over the place.
Getting rid of. Are they going to get rid of Beal? Or are they going to keep Beal?
He's gone, I think. Did Beal go to not Phoenix? I think Beal's
No.
I think about to go. But I'm a Lakers fan now because I've been here for over 10 years. I can claim it.
Does Kawhi go to?
Yeah, Lakers in 6. That's what's happening next year.
You for sure think he's going to Lakers?
Yeah, Lakers
You don't
in
think he's going to go to the Clippers?
No other choice.
He's a weird dude.
I think if you'd have went to the Clippers, you would have went already. I think you would have already announced it.
So you think it's gonna be Kawhi, AD, and LeBron?
Yeah.
God damn. I won't even watch basketball anymore. You already know that outcome.
No, not at all.
Who
'cause
can
a
compete
lot of
against them?
teams are still pretty fucking good.
Who? You think the Warriors got better with D'Lo?
No.
Yeah, not at all.
Warriors had the best team in history last year. They lost, correct? Warriors had the.
They also got hurt like a motherfucker.
That counts. You never know what's gonna happen. Warriors had the best team in history when LeBron beat them. They were 73-9.
Yep.
So anything can happen, bro.
That is true. That is true.
And they only have 3 All-Stars. Like that's great, but a lot of teams can still compete.
They got 4 All-Stars.
Who else?
Draymond.
No, I'm saying Lakers. if they get Kawhi.
They'll get Kawhi. And I think Boogie goes there too. And I think Iguodala goes there too.
Now Iguodala went to
I know,
Memphis.
but he's going to get bought out.
I don't think so.
That's what he said. He says he's going to get bought out and go to the Lakers, right, P? What do you think? What do you think of the Iguodala thing? Did you hear what happened about that?
Oh, what he said about the coach?
And we'll get back to your first stuff, but I have to because I love
The
talking
coach?
sports to you. Talking about how Mark Jackson said what he said.
I believe everything he said.
I think so too. So why are you getting blackballed? Why are you getting kicked out?
Well, he should. This is the thing.
They kicked him out. Like, hey, bro, thanks so much. Take care.
If it's true, like at first
It's true.
I'm a big Mark Jackson fan.
So am I.
I really didn't like them hiring Steve Kerr over him after he built the team and Kerr gets the credit for it.
They got rid of him
I
because
mean,
of what he said.
But I also understand that if you have your religious beliefs make people uncomfortable, like you can't say anti-gay stuff in Oakland and Bay. Like
No.
San Fran is the capital of gay life. So if his stuff made the gay people that probably work there feel uncomfortable,
Yeah.
I understand that. Like if somebody was like, if I don't like Trump and my coach is a Trump guy, like, yo, you guys all vote for Trump, I would feel upset.
But I think Mark Jackson was only saying, you can believe whatever you want to believe. That's your opinion, and that's your opinion.
I don't know because I wasn't there, but Iguodala said it like he was asking to come to church with him. He would post.
He would have a church thing after practice at 7.
So if I'm a super Christian and my coach is Muslim, or if I'm Muslim and my coach is super Christian, or whatever.
Yeah.
Like you kind of gotta keep all that outside of sports.
Well, of course, yeah. I mean, like no one wants to. You can believe whatever you want to believe, and you can like whatever you want. I don't really want to see it in my face all the time.
Yeah, like if any of the players on, like I support everything Kerr says. I like Kerr.
Yeah.
But if any of the players disagree with him on his opinion on stuff, that could be a problem for them.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? So,
what do you think happened to Boogie Cousins? Just too many injuries?
Yeah, he's got hurt. And it sucks because he was on his way to getting the max before he got hurt.
Oh, for sure. But I don't know if anyone's going to pick him up right away.
I think. I mean, you understand that type of injury is the same injury that kind of injury that Clay has. That's a 2-year injury. So now he could be good this year, but that injury lasts a long time. So he's gonna get picked up. He's not gonna get max. He'll get picked up.
He'll get another 1-year contract somewhere probably.
Yeah, and then he'll have to prove it. He'll get picked up.
What do you think about Katie and Kyrie going to the Nets?
Brooklyn won't be good until another year and a half.
Yeah, because they gotta feel it out with each other.
They gotta fill it out with each other, and Katie has the Kobe Achilles injury. He's 7 foot tall, 6'11".
Yeah.
You're going to be out for a season.
Oh, for sure.
So Brooklyn they paid him to say
sit out.
You get a free year.
You get that
some of this
Porzingis money,
which is great.
Yeah.
And then you got to come back next year, but they're not going to be able to beat Lakers if they come together. I just don't see it. I don't see it being far from what having Russ and KD.
Do you think basketball is better now, or do you think it was better back in the Jordan
I
era?
think it's better now. I think it's clearly better now.
100%.
100%. People talk about that old school shit. No. It's so much better now. The players are better.
Yeah.
The talent's better.
It's just I don't know. Like I don't want to see a 7-foot guy shooting threes. Like
why not?
Embiid.
But why not?
I don't know. I kind of like low post guys. Cause see, I'm an
But
old school guy. Like I
still-
love Anthony Mason. I love I loved old school.
I like
dudes.
it like this. Draymond Green would never been allowed to shoot the ball in '94.
No way.
The fact that these
He's
guys,
like Dennis Rodman kind of.
these guys are. Dennis Rodman could only rebound. That's the only thing he was good for.
Yeah.
These guys are so skilled, so talented. From 7 foot tall Kevin Durant to 5 foot my size Isaiah Thomas.
What do you think it is now? Better coaching, better facilities?
They can start learning earlier.
Yeah.
We would play ball at 10, 11. These guys learn how to play ball at 4. They got like little leagues and they're getting trained AAU.
Yep.
So I think they're more talented now. So it's way better. Like, I hate to say this, and people gonna be mad. I don't care. Larry Bird, as good as he was today, he would get 8 up.
Oh, come on.
He would get 8 up.
He's a legit scorer, and also
He would be good, but he'd be like how Dirk Nowitzki's good. Like
Dirk won a championship.
yes, but Dirk ain't Kevin Durant.
Well, then it's saying like Porzingis ain't Larry Bird.
No, I'm saying Larry Bird was a top 3 player at the time. Larry Bird wouldn't be top 20 right now. These players are so much more talented. so much more.
Yeah, but
talent.
what the thing that Bird lacked in speed is what he made up in skill.
But everybody
And
has,
nowadays, everyone
but
is,
what I'm
is
saying
so
is,
finesse and and it was also grittier back then too.
I'm saying is-
Bill Laimbeer was coming down and trying to punch you in the face.
I'm answering two of those questions. First of all, you say he had in skill. Everybody has skill now because they've been. Draymond Green shoots threes, so they all have that skill, and they got the speed, and they got the intelligence. Also, people say it was so much grittier. People act like Anthony Mason would have been pushing around Draymond. People act like
I don't even think, dude. I don't think people fucked with Anthony Mason back then.
But people think Anthony Mason would have been pushed around DeMarcus. These players would have still been tough. Like LeBron isn't going to get smaller and less stronger because it's 19 because the years are different.
But what I'm trying to say is guys don't stick up for each other anymore in terms of like. I love this has turned into a sports podcast, but I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
I just don't like how guys nowadays don't get physical with each other and how the NBA has made it so soft.
But that's not their fault.
No, it's not their fault, but I'm just saying everything is so fucking soft nowadays in sports.
You're right, but this is the thing.
I gotta watch hockey to see dudes fight. And I don't even really like hockey.
But this is the thing. If
Actually, I love
the
hockey.
rules
I wanna talk
change
about it.
tomorrow, it would be the same gangster shit. Like Anthony Mason was still, DeMarcus would have been the bully. You know what I'm saying?
Be honest though, back in the day, it was so much more fun to watch the Bulls against the Knicks and then see them getting into fights and then they all got to stay in the game.
Yeah, it was exciting, but everything evolves. I would love that, but I don't make the rules. But I don't like when people say like LeBron would have been, Jordan would have had 60. No, he would not, because the players are better defensively. They would have been able to check that stuff. Jordan still would have been Jordan.
Jordan would have been awesome.
He would have been averaging 60.
You know who reminds me of Jordan right now? Is Westbrook. Westbrook.
Really?
Totally. He's fast.
He misses too much. Jordan don't miss. Jordan didn't miss the shots.
True though, but what I'm trying to say is Westbrook is. I think back then Westbrook would have been fucking incredible.
No, I agree. I just think. I don't know. I just think that the skills is such a high level. Skills players are better. Jordan would have still been great. He wouldn't have been scoring 60. But I like LeBron back then.
Yeah.
If that's the case, LeBron would have had. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
what you talking about? Like it still would have been the same
Right.
skill to skill. The floor is only so big. You can run.
No, I get it. I get it. What do you think of that Big Three? You ever watch that shit?
Nah, I've never seen it. I think that's great. If I was a retired basketball player, I'd want to play.
They get into it. They play
Yeah.
hard, those guys.
Yeah.
I used to love basketball tournaments when I was growing up,
Yeah.
dude. I remember we played for like 3 days. I didn't shower for all 3 days.
Really?
No way.
It was tough.
Because I just wanted to smell. I wanted you not even on me.
Your mom must have hated that shit.
Well, I didn't go. It was down in San Diego. It was with a
Okay.
bunch of other buddies.
That's
but-
nasty.
Yeah, it is nasty. Did you play hoops when you in high school?
I didn't
College?
play on the team. I played just intramurals and shit like that. It was
Yeah.
always fun. It was always competitive.
What about football? You do anything with football?
I played football growing up as a kid. I played everything growing up as a kid till
Yeah.
high school. In high school, I didn't want to join a team.
Yeah.
And then
You want to keep that beautiful face.
nah,
I
just,
get it.
it wasn't fun anymore for some reason. My father's one of those dads.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's very.
Wanted you to play in everything.
He was like, cause he played college, so it was like he wanted to go to NFL. He broke his ankle.
Where do you play college, Maryland?
Norfolk State. So he was one of those guys that wanted to play, and it was like you can't play on this team if you don't start. He was one of those dudes. If you're not
wow.
starting,
So your dad was intense,
he was
huh?
intense. But my brother got a scholarship.
No shit.
Yeah, so he's like, well, if you don't start, I don't want my son doesn't sit the bench type stuff.
Totally.
So it was too much for me at the time.
That is a lot.
It's a lot, but that's what makes Tiger Woods is and Serena
Sure.
Williams is. But I just didn't want to do that shit, so I stopped playing.
What was your first shitty job?
My first shitty job.
Because I've had a billion.
My dad had a barber shop, and that's how I grew up. My dad's barber shop, and I used to come over and every Saturday. I used to clean it. Saturday and Sunday, I would clean up the people and wipe the and they give me $1 or whatever. And I didn't realize at the time that I'm making $5 a day. I was just so happy to have money.
How old were you?
Oh man, I started working at like maybe 9.
Oh no shit.
My dad had me there.
$5 a day though, dude. That's that
But
adds up.
at the time, you go, for inflation. I would ride the train. I would ride the train from my house to my dad's barbershop every Saturday and Sunday. Wipe the people off all day. Leave at 7. I might make 5 in tips. That's not. And I would buy a little Jamaican patty. I got $3 left. I was getting shanked by my pops. And I realized later that's a shitty job, man.
It's smart though. You're a smart kid. But I mean, me at 9, I would be like, yeah, sure, whatever you want, no problem.
Yeah,
Feels
yeah,
good.
yeah.
I mean, I used to mow lawns with my brother, and then we'd split it in half, and then I'd have like no money, but I did all the work.
That's how it goes.
Yeah.
I got shitted on.
All right. What was your first favorite movie? Was it something you grew up on? What is a movie that comes on that you see a lot that you like?
Man, I don't know if this is hacky, but
That was hacky.
Dumb and Dumber changed my life.
Dude, Dumb and Dumber is one of my favorite movies ever.
Bro, now you can't watch it. It's like, what the fuck?
Really?
I can't watch it now.
I can still watch
I
it.
can still watch it. Yeah, you're right. I can
Come
still
on.
watch it. But at
You know what's nice,
at
though,
the
seeing,
time, I was like, what is this?
Yeah, we can act like this?
This is the crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, to this day, when he goes, they stop when the girl asks, you going to whatever, LA, whatever, something?
Pick him up.
Pick him up. And he goes, stop. He goes, actually, it's that way. Whatever the line was.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
At the end.
Yeah.
I'm just like, this is the funniest shit
On the planet.
Have you seen this shit?
Yeah,
Oh
dude.
my god, I was a fucking fool when that shit came out, man.
You know, it was a movie that changed my life was Napoleon Dynamite.
Oh yeah.
Eat
Yeah.
your food, Tina.
Yeah.
Where he's giving her fucking food.
Yeah.
He's feeding. Like, did
Yeah.
you feed the donkey or whatever the
What's
the
the
cat?
last funny movie? Like last funny movie.
Couldn't tell you, Paul. What's the last funny movie
Fun,
you
like a
seen?
funny movie.
I don't fucking know, dude.
I'm gonna say this.
There's
I heard,
nothing out there
I
anymore
heard-
because you can't really do what you could do with
That's
Dumb
true.
and Dumber.
That's true. But
Because
you
you're
know,
gonna offend somebody now.
you know what I saw on the plane. I thought was funny. Mike and Dave need wedding dates. You ever seen that? With
With Adam
Devine?
Devine? No.
That shit was funny. I saw it on the plane. It was funny. But that's the last funny movie I've seen.
What
That
about you?
scene where Aubrey Plaza and him fuck. That's in
yeah.
that movie, right?
Yeah.
Where you just gotta watch it. It's a visual gag.
It
but
was
you gotta
funny,
watch
man.
it.
That's
It's funny.
I like
that's
visual.
funny. I laughed at. I can't think of a funny movie I've seen. Nothing's funny anymore. Now you gotta do action comedies.
Well, yeah, you can do action
There's
comedies.
no really
but,
funny comedies.
but dude, like even like you know what a movie I grew up on was Police Academy and Naked Gun.
Naked Gun.
And
Leslie
even,
Nielsen, bro.
Even Airplane. But Airplane
Airplane.
now there was like some racist innuendos in there.
Yeah.
You can't do it anymore. Like when he goes and
anymore.
beats up all the Mormons when he's
Yeah.
walking in there, can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
I'm like-
you know what? They can, and people will watch it. It's just that they don't want. People are scared of articles.
Right.
You can
well,
still
nowadays,
do, you can do what you want. People just scared of articles.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? People forget Will Ferrell never had a well critiqued film, and they did great. Anchorman was fucking awesome.
Anchorman came out at the same time as Napoleon Dynamite, and I was like,
Yeah.
this shit is great,
Yeah.
dude. This is like 2005,
Yeah.
2006 shit was hilarious.
But I haven't seen a funny movie in a very. I can't think of a funny movie I've seen.
When was the last time we went to the movies?
I guess Bridesmaids was kind of funny.
Bridesmaids was great.
I guess.
I thought that was hilarious when she's taking a shit in the middle of the street.
maybe
that's funny.
maybe that was funny.
Who shits in the middle of the street? That's
Yeah,
fucking
I can't
hilarious.
think of a funny.
I can't either.
I can't think of the last funny movie I saw. I don't know, dude.
What was your first celebrity crush?
First celebrity crush was
I was the Asian chick from Wayne's World.
was it?
It kind of, yeah, couldn't get enough. of her.
Megan Good was my first.
Who's that?
She's in a lot of shit. Oh, I'll tell you this. This gonna sound weird. I hope this doesn't come back to bite me. Deborah from Everybody Loves Raymond. First time I masturbated was to her.
No shit.
No shit. I was in New York.
What?
I was in New York, 2003. I never masturbated until I was 20 years old.
What?
I was 20 years old.
Oh
before
my
I
god! Imagine
masturbated.
all that pent up fucking shit inside you,
I
dude.
guess I was 20. I don't know how was I.
God, if I pushed on your stomach when you were 20, you probably be like coughing up some cum or some shit.
I forgot what year it was. I never masturbated. I was in New York. I was lonely, and I was in my little place, staying, hanging out for internship, and I jerked off to fucking Everybody Loves Raymond, Deborah.
Wow.
And I'm not even attracted to her,
Yeah.
but something about her that day, that episode.
Yeah.
I was like, Deborah's hot.
I remember the first porn I watched was Debbie Does Dallas. No joke.
Old school?
As dumb as that sounds. Yeah, Debbie Does Dallas.
70? Who watches? Why do you break up to that?
My buddy's dad, he had a bag of pornos up in his closet.
Of course you did.
And my buddy's dad, not
No, of course you did.
Yeah, and we grabbed him and we fucking would put the tapes in every time they left.
Think about how hard it was to watch porn back. Now you can look on your phone.
Oh, for sure. Back then you had to make sure no one was home. You had to put
Yeah,
the VHS tape in.
And if it got
You had the
if it got stuck, oh my
You're-
god,
you're
your life you were
fucked.
fucked. You would throw away the VCR.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know what happened, Dad. I heard that maybe there's some people that came over that maybe fixed the place. I don't know.
Yeah.
Remember first porn, Debbie Does Dallas, and then my brother gave me another porn that says "Pumping in the Hood,"
Pumping a black porn.
and then there was midgets in the porn. Like I was like, I'm not really into midget.
I never
porn.
seen black porn before. I never watched black porn.
Really, it's just as good.
I feel
It's all porn is great.
I never watched black porn.
There's some really weird porn now though. There's
It
a thing
is.
called stuck porn.
People into weird
I
shit
told
now.
Paul about that. Where
Stuck?
this lady, like the stepmom has got her hand stuck in the fucking garbage disposal, and like the guy comes up behind her, and it's like her stepson or some shit, and he comes up behind. It's fucked up.
Some weird shit out there, right, man.
All right, you don't do any impressions. Did you ever do any Did you ever do any like impressions at all when you were younger, or?
In my act, oh Jesus Christ, I did. I used to do Edith Bunker from All
E-
in the Family.
What?
I had All in the Family. Bit.
Archie.
Oh, Archie. I can't do it anymore.
That's pretty good. All right, I'll
Oh,
take that.
Archie.
You remember your first joke?
My first joke, it was a stupid fucking Facebook joke.
Really?
This is how hacky and wacky it was.
Do you
It
still
was,
remember it?
Yeah, it was ladies, if I send you a Facebook request and you accept, we together.
Oh yeah, that's
We a
bad.
couple. Like
That's bad.
that shit was bad, yo. Oh, but that was my closer.
Oh, that was your closer?
And they used to back then that shit used to hit.
Sure.
In 06 or something, that shit used to hit. It was bad, dog.
Do you remember the first time you bombed really bad on stage?
First time I bombed was that with that joke.
I feel like you had a couple after that.
I was in Atlanta. That joke was a hit though. That's how I got to the festival. I was in Atlanta.
I believe you, dude.
I'm serious. And I was in Atlanta at a festival in Atlanta at this place, and Facebook hadn't come out yet in Atlanta. Because you forget, Facebook was a college thing.
Yeah.
And I was.
It was like Facebook came out 02, 03?
I don't remember.
Oh.
But colleges had it, and I think California had it. We had it here in California, but it wasn't like a world thing. It was like a a new thing.
Yeah.
And I did that joke, and nobody was like, "What the fuck is Facebook?"
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A year later, I would have fucking had a stand ovation.
Well, you can still bring it back. You know what I mean? In case you do Conan again, you can dig up that old material.
Oh my gosh, it was so bad.
All right, what else we got? We got nope. First kiss. We got first late night spot. You said Conan O'Brien first late night spot.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I like to end on this sometimes.
Okay.
Word association.
Oof.
Okay.
All right. How does this work again? How's the word association work?
Just first thing that comes to your head.
Okay.
Trans Am.
Car.
Okay. Men.
Cool.
Women.
Beautiful.
Okay. King.
James.
Queen.
Mary Scott.
All right.
Queen of Scots.
Lizard.
Deaf.
All right. Brown.
What?
Brown.
Shit. I'm a hack.
Spaghetti.
And meatballs. Why you giving me this weird shit?
So, I don't know. Dogs.
Pugsy, my dog.
Oh, you got a dog?
I got two.
You got two dogs?
Well,
Because you live with Lenoci.
yeah. Mochi's, that's like my
Fuck, we didn't even get to
dog.
that. That's a whole other podcast.
Please, do not make it about him. He'd love it.
No, God. I already did a podcast with him. It was impossible. All right. Cats.
Play.
High school.
Amazing.
Cheating.
Often.
Stealing.
Never.
And first.
Love.
Oh, I love it. Hey, Rell Battle, where can people find you, bud?
I'm at the Comedy Store tonight
Cool.
for Sarah Mello's Mellow Comedic.
Oh,
I'll be
yeah.
in San Diego this weekend performing at my house comedy club.
Okay, you're headlining there all weekend?
No, I got to do another TV set.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to do a quick little 5 minutes.
Nice. So you're doing another TV set?
Yeah, I'm going to try to do another one.
For who? Do we do who yet? Not yet? Or you can't say? Okay, all right. What's your Twitter? What's your Instagram?
I'm simple, man. I'm Rell Battle at everything. RELLBATTLE at everything.
Awesome. Hey, thank you for doing this, man.
Thank
I appreciate
you for having me,
it. Dude, my pleasure. That's been Brady Matthews. Please subscribe, listen, share with your friends at comedypopup.net. I've been Brady Matthews. That's been Rell Battle, and that's been Paul. God bless. I love you, and take care. Bye.